So they've changed full self-driving quite a bit with this late October, November 2025 release. And if you look, I'm sitting in the driveway at a house, and I want to go to the gym, and now I can just press start self-driving, and it will literally back out of the driveway. It's looking for cars. And part of the changes is now when you arrive at destination, you can select for it to auto park. And I have found that sometimes it'll pull into the parking place forwards, and sometimes it will back into the parking place. It's about to execute a roundabout right here. Something I haven't liked about this update that much, if you'll see there on the screen, it says self-driving standard. It gives you, I think, 5 choices, being chill, standard, hurry, and Mad Max. I don't know what the slowest one is. Here, I'll go down to it. Oh, it's called sloth. But you don't actually get to pick a speed limit anymore, or pick an offset for speed limit. It sets your speed limit based on the mode you choose, and it's kind of weird, because I found in some places it'll be like where the speed limit's 45, it will go 52 max. But then if you go up to like the hurry or Mad Max mode, it'll go to like 65. Well, I don't want to do 65 in a 45. And I just thought it was much better when you could actually pick the miles per hour over. Before they went to a percentage, it used to be that you could pick an actual set number of miles per hour over, like 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. So they took it from where it was a percent, which was already bad, and made it even worse in that way. I mean, I'm learning to work with it, but it would be much better if I could just say, yes, I want you to drive in a hurry, but still, I only want my max speed to be 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. It does keep telling me to apply slight force to the steering wheel. And this is a full self-drive from a house that has a driveway where it backed out of the driveway all the way to One Life Fitness, where it will pull into a parking place. So requiring no interaction from me other than applying slight force to the steering wheel. pretty cool Bronco up there. I haven't seen those orange ring taillights before. Brake lights. What's funny about the Bronco is they made it so close to the Jeep that sometimes I have a hard time just glancing, knowing which one is which. And but I hear that the Bronco drives much better on the road than the Jeep, but the Jeep will do much better off-road than the Bronco. I don't know if the Bronco comes with a hybrid like the Jeep does, but with the Jeep hybrid, you have to get the 4-door to get the hybrid, which I think it'd be cool to get a 2-door hybrid where you can take the doors off, and it's a fair, since it's lighter, it's going to be faster, shorter wheelbase. What do you think? So there we're at like 6 minutes, 20 seconds in this drive. Now, I will say that there are still things that are messed up. Like, up ahead there's an interstate, which I normally come the interstate, but because I left that house, I went a different route. And when you get off the interstate, it will say it needs to turn to go to my gym, but it'll pull into the turn lane and it's trying to go around the block. So then when it gets to the end of the turn lane, it doesn't know what to do. And this has literally been messed up for a year. First of all, when you're coming up the interstate, there's a turn lane, but then the turn lane splits into two. It should stay in the left of the two turn lanes because it's going to take a right and immediately turn a left. It always gets in the one on the right. They haven't fixed that. I've told them 50 times, because with a Tesla, if you shut full self-driving off, then you can press the button on your steering wheel, just click it, and it'll record a 15-second reason of why you turned it off, which is uploaded to them. So then after it turns, and it should be taking an immediate left, it wants to go around the block and then come in a different way, which takes longer. And like I said, it pulls into that turn lane thinking it's going to go straight, and then it doesn't know what to do. And frankly, I haven't let it try and figure out what it's going to do, because it's trying to drive straight into an ending turn lane. So there's things like that that you learn about how it doesn't work correctly. Like sometimes it'll pick routes that aren't shorter and think it's the shortest. So you do workarounds. Like if I know it's going to turn somewhere, I'll turn my route off by doing end trip here. And then I'll just let the Cruise go, because the Cruise is going to do full self-driving along the road, along this road. If the road ends, it won't know what to do, but it'll have to turn one way or another, so it'll do it. But if it's on a route, it's going to continue to the route. If it's on cruise control, it's just going to follow the road and it won't turn. So you can kind of override a turn if it's going to turn at the wrong place because it thinks that route is shorter, but you know that it's not. So it's about to take a left here into the gym. And cut across traffic. So but still, it's the best autonomous driving system that there is out there right now. And it continues to improve by small ticks every time. Sure, they don't fix some things. Okay, so now it's going to try and find a parking place. So let's see what it does. There's one right there on the right. Let's see if it wants to pull into that one. It does not. So I don't know how it picks its parking place. It likes to go left here for some reason, whereas I normally park on the right side. Okay, it's gonna go up here. Oh, I see one there on the left. Let's see if it goes for that one. Now, of course, it's slow backing in, and that makes people mad, because now it's gonna start backing up, and see this car's trying to come out, but now it's gonna do its little pull-up thing, which it does. It used to not do that. It used to be better at backing into parking places. And maybe if I had it in Mad Max mode, it would go faster. But there you have it. It backs all the way, and look how straight it is in the parking place. That's one of the things I like about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video.